I don't think about it. About you leaving me. I don't know who I'd be with everything we built just turned to broken leaves. I don't think about it. Do you think of me? Walking out that door, never hearing me talk to myself in the morning anymore. Would it all just turn and turn and turn and turn and turn and turn? You don't think about it. Maybe it scares you like it scares me. What do we do with all the possibilities? Doesn't it scare you like it scares me? What do we do with all the possibilities? We don't think about it. We don't think about it. We just fall into each other's arms, and we laugh and we cry and we dry each other's eyes, but we don't talk about it. We all just ants up on a hill. Digging, working the earth till we get our fill. It's up and down and into the light and into the dark, a terminal walk or a lost art that we've forgotten about. But that rain, that rain, that rain, that rain, she's coming. I was born to learn how to hold the line, and I was born to march from the beginning to the end of my life. And I'll learn to kill, I'll learn to fight, I'll learn to die for another time. That I ain't seen yet. But that rain That rain, that rain, that rain, that rain, she's coming.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Enemier, the first step reimagined. I don't know, it's like it's coming from this side of the brain instead of this fucking side of the brain. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. What's up, everybody? So glad to have you back here. We've got another epic Act 2 encounter of our Coalescence plot coming up here in session 18. If you remember a month ago or so, when last we left off with this crew of adventurers, they discovered the lair of the Tarrasque. And it's a bit of a story element, as it should be in any proper D&D campaign. The Tarrasque was first encountered some 1400 years ago in my homeworld's chronology, and defeated, and has not been seen since. So the fact that it is reappearing here at this time is no mere coincidence. And we're gonna get into our game page. Yep. Look at that. What's happening, everybody? Welcome.
Hello.
Hey. Alright, then who holds the record for having made the most characters in a single campaign?
I don't know. I mean, are we counting Don's goblin trifecta? Because he's playing 3 at one time right now.
Well, I mean, technically it's supposed to be one character, though. But, and then, voluntarily making a new character, even though the first one didn't die, does not count.
So you're eliminated from contention, then, is what you're saying. No,
all my characters have died every time I have made a new one.
Your guy didn't die. He just got voided.
Yeah.
They put a big red fucking void stamp on him.
God, he did, because I don't think we're ever going to fucking find his ass. And even if we do find his ass, I don't think we're going to be able to fucking get him. Because whoever's guarding his soul is probably worse than this fucking Tarrasque we're about to fight.
I doubt it. Why did you remove the tag, man? Oh, it's voided if you remove the tag.
That's right, man. Should have known better when you bought those new mattresses, man. Don't take off the fucking tags, dude. Otherwise, the fucking deck of many things comes for you.
Who the fuck does not remove the damn tag? Name me one person that don't take off the tags.
I have never removed a tag from a pillow or a mattress in my life.
Oh, sweet Starbucks. I needed you. Oh, so good. Alright, then. Dawn also has not. I would say I have not either, at least not intentionally that I can recall. In fact, I have an entire... Role-Playing Unlimited is my primary passion project, but I have a second one where I update my group every day and basically just prove that the tags are still on my bed and pillow. So if anybody wants to follow me on that, It's called, I don't know, I haven't fucking invented it yet. Alright. Into the adventure itself. This is where we last left a month or so ago in the middle of the stormy, rainy bog. We have our full cast of characters here, which, spoiler alert, means meat shields for the lot of you for a few moments. So make use of that as best you are able. It also means a few extra points of damage that this Tarask is going to be taking on behalf of your party members who are still here while they are still here. Who knows, maybe one of them will make it through the entire thing. But I doubt it, as your characters are on the low priority list of munchable crunchables for the Tarask on this particular day. I have already done the turn order, which for some reason does not seem to appear on the player's side. I also conveniently did not roll for Sam. So let's try that again. Ta-da! Wonderful! And she's immediately taking the third spot in the initiative. If you look, there should be no doubt that I did not fudge this initiative before your arrival, as I rolled a 3 for the Tarask, and it is going dead last in our combat here. In fact, first are 2 of our NPCs, Muth and Glimble, followed by Selena, who will be our first player character, and then Stabby Saf, played by Katie. Valen, who is another one of our NPC meat shields for this evening. Kylia, who is Ben's backup character, possibly his first of potentially many, depending on what happens tonight. And Clanker going on a wonderful 4, and then the Tarask on a 3, assuming you don't have any advantage on initiative abilities that I've overlooked.
Negative for me.
Works for me! Alright then. Well, let's kick this show off, and our NPC turns are going to be quite brief. For Muth and Glimble, they are both triggering some sort of magical ability, which, let's just check our resistances here. And immunities. Okay, yes. Good job, NPCs. Okay, well, Muth is having a bit of trouble dredging his lore for any information on the Tarask and its legendary resistances, but Glimble is a little better at that, and is going to save, hopefully, some of you some attacks here as he announces, "It's immune to fire and poison! Don't use any of those!" And with that in mind, each of them, again, are going to fire off a bit of magic and begin the process of... Oh shit, you guys can't see this thing's hit point bar. There we go. Begin the process of taking down this thing's hit point bar, which now you have full access to, minus the actual numerical value. Selena, it is over to you.
I think I'm going to, I don't know, save myself and start backing up.
Backing up? You're already all the
Yeah,
way in the back.
see that I am in the back.
Crap, the world ends 15 feet behind me! Of course, that is not the case. If for whatever reason we need to exit the map, for whatever means, then we can simply theater of the mind anything in that respect.
Gotcha.
We
I'm
could
also
use...
just trying to see who all's in front of me, because, you know, burning hands is always fun.
Oh, for sure. Oh, he did say don't use fire, though. It's immune.
Ah, okay, thanks.
Unless you have a elemental switch, like you can do lightning hands or some shit like that. Or jazz hands.
I will be right back.
All right.
The ever-looming threat of jazz hands, yeah.
Oh, God! You found the Tarask's primary weakness. Jazz. Good thing we brought our Count Basie with us. What's happening out there, Drunk Pally? Good to see you, brother.
Can I bring in Varadar for this fight?
Not yet, but as soon as we merge, that's going to be the beauty of all of it, is all characters should be freely able to move over to different tables. Unfortunately, well, you unfortunately rolled a natural 1 on your fucking attack with your blaster rifle the other night, but it would have been nice to get one shot off with that, considering that the 5e Star Wars mechanics are a lot more in line with D&D damage when it comes to the blaster rifle.
I would have loved to have seen Varadar's reaction with, "Holy shit, this thing is cool."
Yeah, it's gonna drop you all the way down to a D8 instead of 3D8, so get ready.
Alright, I was thinking maybe another thing to do would be to cast Dancing Lights to maybe distract him, like kind of a lot closer to him.
Certainly a possibility. Don't know how it'll respond to that until we try it.
Alright, so I believe I need to first roll a charisma check, right?
Correctamundo. See if the magic is obeying your whim at this moment. Crap, is it a level... Is it a cantrip?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, wonderful. Then you're good to go. Okie doke, whichever form. Okay, so no mechanical distraction to it. You're just trying to be inventive and see just what might happen here. Come on. Anything else with your turn before we see just what its response is going to be? It's actually going to initiate a legendary action in response to the dancing lights, or at least after your turn, but we have to wait until your turn is officially done.
Okay. So I was basically gonna have them all kind of do the humanoid form, like just maybe about 15 feet in front of him.
Alrighty.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. Well, it is gonna try to claw the light person in front of it with a legendary action there. A claw attack. A da-da-da-da.
What? What the fuck?
So the claw swipes right through the intangible being of light. The Tarask does not appear to register it one way or another beyond that. Short of it just kind of claws into the water here in front of it as well, almost just kind of like, man, that's some bullshit, and it just like splashes some water almost in a rage. And we're gonna send it over to Sapphire here.
Yeah, loving this distance between me and that. Very hard to be a stabby Magoo when I'm like 40 feet away and have a movement of 30. Still working out in my favor.
You do have your bonus you can dash with and still get your attack.
True. But
That means
then I
you
can't use that to
disengage.
hide. And as soon as roll 20 fully loads me, I'd love to do things.
Also, it's a question as to whether or not you really want to get next to that thing.
That's also true. And like, I mean, I've got short bow proficiency. I can test my luck with that, even though it never works out for me.
Best of both worlds. Knock your rapier into your bow and shoot the rapier at it.
Because we both know I'll never fucking get it back. We both know that, and I am not gonna do that to myself.
Yeah, your lady gave you that.
Oh my god, is that for my girlfriend?
That's right.
Oh my god, yes. I know what I want to do, but roll 20 has to fucking load, which it's not gonna do for me yet.
Speaking of loading, I'll just load this bolt while you're doing that.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know, the one time we want her to be all stabby and go berserk stabby mode, she won't do it.
Oh, it's coming. Do not worry. I am gonna go full stabby mode. Fret not.
Yeah,
But
it's just
first-
a little backwards right now. We want her to start off next to it so she can stab and then disengage.
Yeah.
She's not a charge for Frodo type of character.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. That's like,
Poor Frodo, I would have thrown Frodo's ass.
Well, Frodo wasn't there.
Fucking Gollum, you should have let Frodo go in the lava.
This one hateful son of a bitch.
Oh, you have no idea my hate for Frodo is.
What the fuck is that, Katie?
it's my luck with rolls, as it has always been.
I rolled 2d20s. I got a 4 and a 5. Well, that's wonderful.
Yeah, that's Katie's luck with her short bow.
Yeah.
I
And
told
it's
y'all,
not even.
it never works. I told y'all.
It's not
I
even
think
magical.
I think she's only hit with her short bow once in
Maybe.
this entire campaign.
Maybe one. It might be negative. I think I might have hit myself with it at once, actually.
Oh, jeez.
But I told you it doesn't work. So
Well, yeah.
now I'm gonna disengage and act like I ain't have nothing to do with that. And this little like fucked up looking creature thing is just gonna not even see me. It's not even gonna be an issue. I'm hiding behind this tree. It'll be fine.
This sapling will provide ample protection.
And
I
then
don't
that
even
is my
think a
turn.
hero point would help that roll anyway.
Oh, for real, yeah. This thing's AC is pretty horrendous. Okay, I think.
As far as it knows, it was Kylia that launched that arrow. So my bad.
We're gonna legendary action a move here.
I think his AC's worse than the Zeus.
And I guess. Fuck it, what do I care? I don't mind stepping on an echo. Might as well get all my action there. Valen is going to take his very quick NPC action and dish out a little more automatic. Boop. That's it. And that's going to bring it over to you there, Ben. Look, this thing's right in front of you.
That's really where I want it to be.
Katie's like, where the fuck was this when my turn started?
This is really not a whole fucking lot I can do except hit it with my damn scimitar, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll take my full attacks on it.
Well, that ain't so good.
I will not flank with either.
Hey, there you go. And there's a little something right there. Oh, that's right. Your Massachusetts scimitar and your Ohio scimitar. Fucking hell. Alrighty.
That's it for my turn.
Well, chipping away pretty nicely at this thing. Well, if that's how it's
Actually, hold
gonna
on.
be. What the fuck?
Let me go ahead and skirt along the edge of it
What the hell, Bobby?
to try and maybe give somebody some flanking advantage.
Alright. Well, if it's gonna be that kind of party, I'm gonna stick my legendary action in the NPCs. We're gonna take a claw attack on.
my.
Oh. First and foremost, yeah, I think we're gonna snatch up our buddy Valen here, and additionally deliver a fair amount of damage. And the claw attack also gets a nice grapple effect. So, Clanker, that's over to you.
I'm assuming I'm trying to stay out of his space, I guess. I don't know how many squares he actually takes up.
Well, technically, he is 8 by 8, so Kylia, Sapphire, and the Echo are all inside of its space, but it's not exactly like a perfect square, so it's cool to be in its space. To a degree. Yeah, that's okay as well, of course.
Okay, so I call out kind of to the group. Threat assessment unavailable. Insufficient data. Oh. And then
I think the threat is there, sweetie. We got it. Information definitely fucking available.
And then I'm gonna start attacking this fucker. And flank.
I love that we have all of this right here, and then Selena all the way down there by herself, like, fuck this. Zephyr Strike, alright. Make sure to trigger your magical barrier ability, assuming that is a spell and not some type of class feature or what have you.
What was that again?
For the magical barriers, the house rule we have,
Oh, right.
assuming it's an actual spell. I think it is. Check that. Yep, you're good. Boo! Even a hero point won't help you. Ben has discovered its AC to be 25. Shit! That's possible. Or not.
Now, am I able to add a hero point even if they've already used their own hero point?
Well, how fucking broken would that be? You're damn right you can.
Then I will give him a hero point.
Alright. You're gonna have to roll that off your sheet there, Ben. Since you've got the excess hero points and the ability to gift them, that is Ben's character's special ability, unique power. One part of it. Nice! Okay, so 10 and 11, it is a magical attack, so blackjack.
So I basically like turned back time and you took another shot at another swing at him.
That's cool. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay. Goodness gracious, bodacious, Ignatius. There you go. Well, first hit delivers another 15, so that's something. Oh, good God. Wow. Burning through them hero points and coming up shy.
I mean, we're fighting a Tarask.
Oh, absolutely. It just sucks to fucking come up shy.
So, I'm done.
You know,
Well,
we need another point, so I guess I'll throw one there. Clanker's one of our hardest hitters.
That's a guarantee hit, so we'll drop another 13. Got it. And the Tarask's mighty turn has at last come to pass. With a mighty bellow, unleashes its frightful presence. Everyone who is on the board and aware of it, which is everybody. Wisdom saving thrower become frightened for 1 minute, which will effectively mean you cannot willingly approach it, and any attacks that you make will be at disadvantage. Thankfully, its frightful presence is not that of a dragon. It is a bit more, I don't know, it's equivalent to a dragon. Dragons can fly. Tarask has 5 attacks compared to the dragon's usual 3, so it's a toss-up. But everybody go ahead and roll that wisdom save. Don't! Any chance you got advantage on that?
No, but I don't know why we're not running.
Don't! Woohoo! Wow. No modifier whatsoever, and Ben is just like, I'm gonna make the save anyway.
Woohoo!
Okay. So 3 out of 4 of us are scared, and 3 out of 3 NPCs are likewise scared. And now that the Tarask has its turn, first we are going to try to swallow. Yep. Math skills. There we go. Get in my belly! Okay, and second attack, we are going to grab... Oh boy, there goes Glimble. And I think... Yes. Tarask will grab Glimble with one claw. With its other claw, it basically just kind of like swats the little gnome while it has it grappled in its hand for an additional almost 30 points of frickin' damage. And Glimble does not appear to be very happy with that, as he is struggling with all of his tiny might to break free, but alas, unable to do so. And the Tarask additionally is going to attempt to horn the grappled Glimble. And oh yes. Oh yes. And let's see, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the tail attack. Okay, so tail attack. This will be swinging out at Muth. And with that being the case, I'm just going to adjust ourselves accordingly. Swat out at our Cleric of the Grave there. Heading back to the top of the initiative. 2 characters here. Glimble, unfortunately, has no attack. He's just trying to get free here and is unable to do so. Muth, however, is able to continue contributing to the overall damage pool. Oh, and yeah, that is another part of the Tarrasque's action. Watch its hit point bar. Ha-ha! And then Muth will hit it and drop it down a little bit more. And then we will pass it over to Selena as you are watching all of this go down from, well, about the safest place you could find right here.
Yeah, just before, just a little bit within 60 feet. Yeah. So yeah, I'm still scared.
Very true, very true. You might make the save at the end of your turn, but at least for the time being, you cannot approach, and any attacks will be at disadvantage.
Huh. No, I do have this one spell.
I like the sound of that.
So as I shake and I try and get this started, I'm gonna go ahead and cast it. Why not?
Alrighty. Ooh, well, as long as it is a spell that is 9th level or less, then you may cast it.
Damn, she can't cast Benball.
Nope.
No, but I can cast Banishment.
Oh, shit! Let's see what we're looking at with that. Vanish with a faint popping noise. Okay. Well, let's roll this a saving throw. It is not something it is immune to. No. Fuck. Oh shit! Oh, but it does have this, so I don't know. That's gonna be close. A 16. What is your spell save DC there, Sam?
I'm not sure. It doesn't actually.
It should be on the spells tab of your character sheet above all your spells.
Her dancing light
13.
save was 13. Yep. That's what I
13.
thought.
Oh. Damn.
Hey, I tried. I told y'all to run.
That would have been freaking cool. Alrighty. Any lateral movement or backwards movement, or are you gonna stay put?
I think I'll stay put until everybody starts moving. Or maybe I should move to the... Ba-ba-da.
Take a page out of the the Katie playbook. I'm perfectly safe behind this tree.
I was thinking that too, actually, for a minute, but then I'm like, you can't see it.
You know what? This tree looks even safer. There you go.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, alright. One or the other. That'll work. Okay, and Tarask is going to legendary action before Stabby McStabberson comes up here. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and swallow the gnome. Gulp. And there's two of them trapped inside the belly there. And Katie, that's over to your turn then.
Yeah, I don't think I'm quite close enough to just stab and run. I'd have to move a little closer, but your girl failed that save. So...
Oh, technically you are close enough to stab it. Its square starts right here.
Okay. Then, I mean, I'm gonna stab either way, because my alternate plan was I have 2+1 daggers. I could just throw one of those, because I stole one from Sadrikae's body, so...
Oh, shit. And you have a flank because the clank echo is on the other side there.
If I can just stab and run, then I'm stabbing and running with that +2 rapier that my girl got me.
Get it.
Just remember that if you run and you don't make the fear save, you can't come back.
Yes. Oh, what is that?
That looks like a miss.
That do look like a miss, because I don't know if I could ever get a hit when a hit is a 25.
I mean, you have you have a +11. You only need to roll like not that bad. It's feasible.
For someone that normally has decent rolls, sure, it's feasible. But when have I ever had decent rolls?
Yeah, exactly.
You only
I
see
could use.
what you roll.
I don't think I could use the screw these dice on this. I don't think that. I should have used it on that wisdom throw.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I'm just gonna disengage them. I'm not gonna move, because that was a really good point. If I fail it again, which I know I will, and I can't rush back.
Hold on.
And
Doesn't Selena get another save for her fear?
Oh, yeah, very true. So yeah, both Sam and Katie need to roll those wisdom saves at the end of their turns here. Hopefully beating a DC of 17. Crap!
Nope. But you know, really, I'm hiding behind a tree. I feel like I'm still scared. I'm only 3 foot tall.
Oh, everybody stay in a skirt. Okay, and Valen is going to take his turn from inside of the Tarask. Just see how effective he is, if at all. Well, about as effective as he's been. Not quite the 60 points of damage necessary to make the Tarasca regurgitate, however, so following Valen's turn, yeah, we're gonna adjust once again. Whoop. Take the final legendary action, claw attack on Muth. Grrr. enjoy your 6 hit points there, buddy. Not good. Okay, Kylia, that's over to you. Yeah, I don't know who cursed your dice there, Katie. It's not cool, though, after having a 3-course meal. Spaghetti, fettuccine, and veal.
Ah, 2 out of 3 hits.
Not bad.
That's my turn.
Got them both. And that's passing it over to the clanker.
So my cleaner ability is kind of useless against this thing, right?
Definitely. Oh, it's dead. I got it.
Woohoo!
Well, if it works, the more disturbing part is who the fuck is this thing a minion for?
Oh, I already know that. We played the ancient game. Alright, well, I guess I'll continue to attack it. I'm going to cast another spell, though.
You tell him, Dusk. Oh, good, okay. The multiverse version of the spell where my friend Hunter and my friend Mark become a couple. Hunter's Mark. Alright, well, you're good there. No, frightened success, unfortunately.
No, that's my casting ability.
Oh, I see what you're doing there. Yep. Well, definitely good. That could have gone a lot better. Second one is decent.
So I whiffed 3 times.
The second one hit, doesn't it?
Second one, you got the flank with Kylia on the
But
opposite
I'm also
side.
afraid.
Oh, yep. Very true.
Oh, god damn it.
Give me back my 18 hit point. No!
And I'm still very afraid, apparently.
Yeah.
So after that terrible display, I'll call out, logistical odds are not in our favor. We may wish to retreat.
Let us see here. Tarask's turn comes up. It will regenerate its legendary actions. It will also regenerate a decent chunk of hit points. And at the start of its turn, it's going to pull the Sarlacc after it digests some Boba Fett. With a mighty belch, it digests 2 of our player characters for 46 points of damage of acid each. And there goes Glimble and Valen. Rest in. And then with that having taken place, yes. We will tail on Muth. And just mystique him in X-Men Days of Future Past, impaled into the side of the tree here. And there he goes. Well, Ben, looks like you are the primary target now, buddy.
Do anything to you?
You're the only one that has.
You're the only one that's hit me. Ow, ow, ow. Claw, horn. Grapple.
I did hit it.
Ah,
One.
Yeah, see, yeah.
I will bite Clanker then.
But 22 might not hit him.
Maybe not. Oh, the bite gets the grapple, not the claws. So, yeah. No claw grapple on Kylia there. Just a trifecta of dear God, that hurt. And bite attack on Clank. 22 hits or no?
Yeah, I'm at 21.
Oh! Alright then, we're gonna bring you over into grapple position here. And in fact, more like that. And Selena, that is over to you as you have witnessed almost half the party meet their demise in very, very quick succession.
I'm guessing y'all are hearing cute little pipsqueak voice go, "Hey, relieving yet?"
Yeah, I'm thinking everything she saw is not helping her with that fear effect on her.
For sure. What's happening, Sarge?
Now, I'm not sure what's going on, but I've been watching all of your Twitch streams, and I have not earned a single Beskar buck.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't understand what the hell's going on. And I
You
do
have to
have a
claim
tier
them.
1. I do have a tier 1 sub. I don't have my tier 3 anymore, but I do have a tier 1.
Right.
And I have not gained any Beskar bucks whatsoever.
Huh. Sam was saying you have to claim them?
Those have not even popped up.
Wow.
It would always pop up, and then yeah, you would claim it, but that has not even popped. That has not even popped up. But even as a tier 1 sub, you still earn.
Yeah.
You still earn your normal whatever it is amount. automatically.
Yeah, tier
For
1 is
watching.
the base level. Tier 3 you get ×2, and then I think tier 2 you get like 1.4 or something like that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, there we go. See, that was the first time I earned the automatic 12 points.
That's insane.
And now I've been watching the stream ever since you refunded from the thing. And
Yeah.
that's the first time I've gotten a single Beskar buck.
Crazy. 4.4 thousand, that's it? For Evil Dawn? That doesn't make sense. Dawn should have like fucking 30, 40,000 or some shit.
Yeah, I'm sitting here with
40,
45.
There we go.
44K. Yeah, the
That makes
decimal
more
point
sense.
matters, dude.
Yeah, I've
Right?
got 40. I've got 45,000 myself.
You say 4.4? Sarge
Yeah, I
makes
just hit
sense.
9K,
Nice.
so
Sweet. Well, so yeah. Oh, no more concentration for Clanker. But yeah, it is Selena's turn. What were we planning on doing? I'm sorry, we got a little sidetracked.
I was planning on leaving, but since everybody seems to keep, staying here.
I mean, you come in with SRG, you better be expecting to be called Sarge. He's like, it's funny because I was actually a colonel. Oh, sweet. I have to put you back in the seating rotation then for Sunday. So I had a little party this past weekend. Went out of town, met up with some good buddies, had my yearly alcohol intake, probably 2 years worth by how much I usually drink. And yeah, I had myself a half a pack of cigarettes in the midst of all that as well, which has
Hell
gone.
yeah!
It's gone perfectly to plan because the whole plan was I'd like to be able to smoke when I drink, which is like very few and far between, but I don't want to smoke every fucking day. And I smoked for the 2 days I was out of town, and I've been back for 5 days since, and I haven't even wanted to fucking have one, so it's worked out well, but my lungs are definitely still like, yeah, you're gonna be paying for it for a little bit.
No, that just means you need another cigarette.
No, it was so delicious, but I don't want it to get back to fucking migraine levels. Yeah, that's what I'd like to do. Just have a few cigarettes when I drink, because it's so few and far between. Like, my wife and I might go out like once every few years for a drink.
Do it.
Do it. Don't
I
tempt me,
I
Frodo!
was thinking the message would be run.
Well, that's only going to go to one person. So who are you telling to run?
Who's closest? I really can't tell.
The Tarask.
That's
Tell
harassed.
Tell the Tarask to run.
I think I am technically the closest because I think I'm like a square closer than the Tourette's.
I think she is.
That seems about right. I mean,
I don't know,
if
I think the terrace would be in that square to the corner of Katie, so that would put the terrace a little bit closer.
Would I have to like roll like some sort of intimidation for that to actually sound somewhat like, "Hey, Ron"?
If we're trying it on the Tarask, let's just see. Of course, make sure to roll your charisma check to activate the magic. Okay, so you're good on that. And yeah, since there's no frightened or fear effect with it, I would say just your natural intimidation.
I'm guessing all he hears is a cute little pipsqueak going.
I don't know. I wasn't expecting to find much, but I was hoping to find like some kind of soundbite of a Tarask laughing. I feel like it probably sounds something like the Big Show in Waterboy when he's
Oh God! When he's laughing in the middle of the
yeah, when he's Captain Insano. I guarantee you that guy's still a virgin.
Although, just imagine how interesting it would have been had she, reeled really well. This little tiny girl hiding behind a tree sticks her head out and goes, "Rargh!"
Ah!
Yeah, I was ready to be like, fuck, I'm gonna laugh my ass off if that worked and this trash turns tail and starts running.
What it is going to do is following Selena's turn, assuming that is the conclusion of it.
Yeah, let me roll that wisdom saving throw first.
Yes, please. Dope! Just use Jabba the Hutt laughing. Oh, 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 GB Jedi. It's GB Jedi. Gonna do a claw attack on Ben with a legendary action. Oh, dear goodness. Bye, Ben.
Yeah, let's go ahead and trigger this. Yeah, you're gonna have to re-roll that because I don't like that roll.
Oh, you son of a...
I mean, you're probably still gonna hit, but I don't like that critical.
You use your reaction to earlier when you did the stuff with the thing?
What reaction? I didn't
Like,
do anything.
like when you... Fuck. Alright.
My hero points are free action.
Alright, fine. I'm convinced. I'll do another attack. Dope! Well,
Yeah, I'll take that at that disadvantage roll. I'm thinking that forcing you to re-roll kind of puts you at a disadvantage. Yeah. That's my argument.
If I have to, I will spend the best bucks for that.
Yeah, I would say somebody spend that, unless somebody has an inspiration in hand, which you can use for the same basic effect.
All right, I'll spend my inspiration, Justin. I have one.
Alright. Well, okay, so that's my legendary reaction, so it's actually going to pass it back over to Sapphire.
We're gonna go for the stab one more time and have it not work before I finally realize that our girl down there is right and we need to start running.
Well, I don't think we heard the message. That was a spell aimed at the Taras. But I'm pretty sure she's yelling for us to run.
She's been shouting the last few rounds, but again, it is a thunderstorm.
Yeah, no, she's
and
made it
she's
very
tiny.
clear that like we need to go. So yeah, I
She's
did
so
not.
tiny. I don't know if we're gonna hear her over the roar of the Taras.
Well, let's see, girl. You got 25 hit points left, and I don't want to be the next to die after you because we both know I will be. So I think I'm gonna use like a little bit of brain power here and fucking run.
Yeah, even with the flank advantage, we are 5 points shy for that being a hit, so...
And I'll use my bonus dash to get fucking further.
You have any hero points?
I do have hero points.
If you roll a 5 or higher, you'd be able to hit with that.
Don't you have the dice thing too? What does the dice thing do?
I think that's on like ability checks and stuff. I don't think that's.
No, that's anything, I believe.
That's anything. I don't know.
It's,
Cool.
yeah, it's meant to be.
Have I ever given the impression that I know what's going on at any point in my life?
And I think with her ability, is it she gets to use whatever number is the highest, or is it she has to use the reroll?
Well, let me go back. Let me march my little character's ass back up a little bit.
Am I supposed to know these things?
You gave her the ability.
I don't know shit, man.
Yeah, you straight up made this up for me.
I'm fucking high. Come on.
Well, we'll just go with she can use whatever number's the highest.
Well, that's 20. 20's the highest.
Well, she didn't do the reroll yet. Yeah, I'll give her a hero point.
Well, I've got hero. Can I do multiple hero point rolls? Or
No, I
No?
only I
Okay.
can add on to another person's hero
Okay.
point. Oh my god.
You just wasted your natural 6 when I needed literally 1. You could have gotten that one and it still would have been okay.
That's how it goes.
Okay, but cool. I finally did some damage to something.
Hooray! Also Zoidberg. Hey, what level are your
Oh,
characters?
9 question mark?
9.
Level 9. Alright. And Sapphire's going to use the bonus disengage to get away from this thing, or what are you thinking?
Because it comes down to what is the probability that I'm going to hit again. Pretty fucking low.
Well,
So
you have your reroll hero points and my hero points, so it's kind of 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50 isn't like the greatest odds. But goddamn, do I love stabbing shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna disengage and hang out here and hope that I can stab it again and that it doesn't kill me. Which is the dumbest thing I can possibly do.
Well, if you're not moving, you don't have to disengage. It's only if you're moving that you'll want to disengage to avoid being attacked on your way out. Well, okay, so...
Yeah, I'm not moving, so...
Tarask...
Roll your
Oh,
wisdom.
do I have to do... Yeah, okay, yeah. I was
Yeah,
gonna
do
say, I have to
your
all these
wisdom
specific things.
save. And then it's going to use another legendary action to try and swat at Kylia. Hey, you made it! No more fighting!
Hey!
So she finally stabs it and she's like, I'm not afraid of this thing anymore. Even though,
It's capable guy yelling, don't be afraid, let's
even
go!
though you really should be.
Yeah, when the robot is telling you that you should be afraid, probably some issues going on.
Oh!
That will drop me.
I mean, I'm in its mouth at the moment, so yeah, I'm like, just go, run!
Oh yeah, level 9, and they stumbled onto this Tarrasque lair. They didn't come seeking it out. It didn't come seeking them. Like, they just wandered into it. Clanker, that's gonna... Well, shit, hold on. Kylie, it's your turn, actually, right after that. So, death save. Damn it, tier 3! Come back! You got a natural 20 in you? A 10! Alright.
No, but at least I made a save.
That's true. Clanker, that's over to you then. I don't have enough legendary actions to swallow you, fortunately.
Alright, so if I'm attacking from inside the mouth, is there modifiers for that? Because if I'm just grappled, I'm just speed 0, right?
Exactly. So you're just attacking its normal AC, no disadvantage on attacks.
Oh my god, its mouth is armored on the inside.
Oh yeah, its gut, its gut is armored. This thing is living armor and rage. Looks like it would just be a normal sequence of attacks plus the flank you've got for your Echo being on the hind end there. I found the ass end!
Alright, so yeah, I'll take my 2 attacks and the third from the Echo. I believe I'll have... That'll be the last one I can... or maybe one more from the Echo. With that ability.
Hey, 1 point shy. Finally, your hero point will make it. Jeez. There you go, there you go. Dropping that HP bar.
Now that one's from the Echo, so would that get the advantage or no?
I don't think the Echo can be feared, can it?
It's immune to all conditions.
Correct, so yes, it would.
Alright.
Okay. Well, there we go. 3 for 3.
And then I'm going to use my ability to swap places with my Echo to teleport out of its
Nice.
mouth.
I was like, you're not going to try to break free? Nice.
Now that the Tarrasque realized that Clanker is really no longer in his mouth.
It's like the second time it tried to eat something that wasn't really there. He's got a hologram!
Well, I mean, this thing does have a hit point, so it's there.
Yeah, very true.
So yeah, after those attacks and swapping places, that's it for me.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? It's just funny to do. The Tarrasque is going to use its final legendary action before its turn and the reset of the legendary actions to basically pick this thing out of its teeth. And there goes the Echo. The hell is this? This doesn't taste good. And alrighty. So this big boy is going to turn and first lay a claw attack down on each of you on its flank. First on KT. Ow! And second on Clank.
I am not afraid of him anymore.
Oh, nice. It's so fucking dumb. -3 on its intelligence check. Natural 1 on its fucking wisdom check. Okay, yeah, it's basically just like a big dog at this point that's having a big fucking party. We're gonna lay the horn attack on Katie. Ow!
I hate you.
Love you too.
Katie, don't forget you have your one reaction. You can use your uncanny dodge to half the damage on one of those attacks.
The tail attack is gonna swipe at Clank.
Oh, that's exactly 21.
Alright. And, Ben, drop yourself down 1 on the death save.
I'm down. You don't need to hit me.
As this thing just picks you up like a fucking chew toy. And then adjusts itself accordingly there, and it's going to hoof it. Damn, Clank. Too bad you had to roll that fucking die for the save, because here, look at it fucking running away now and provoking attacks of opportunity from both of you. So, Katie and Justin, flank attacks of opportunity. Both of you have made your saves, so you get your advantage. Still a tad shy, though. You can both make it, though, with your hero points.
Well, if I wasn't out, I would use that.
Oh, he's out. Shit. Well, Ben doesn't have to be conscious to help other people out, because he's got that time effect thing. Katie is able to successfully lay that down, so... Oh, I forgot to regenerate its hit points.
It's not really worth the damage I rolled, so...
Yeah, that's true.
And Dan, I still have that unknown Chronomaster ability, so I don't know if what that does, and I don't know if you remember I have it, but yeah.
He's asking me if I remember something.
Well, I don't know it at all. It's what it does. I don't know. The GM knows.
He's assuming because I wrote mysterious ability that I had a fucking plan for it or some shit. Well, whatever the plan is for it, we're going to see on the other side of our break here. As the Tarask is the bottom of the initiative here, and all of our NPCs have been devoured and are digesting inside the gut of the mighty beast. Or they have been impaled on a nearby tree, as in the case of our departed Muth over here. But yes, we will see you shortly after the break, friends, and pick this up with either a continued combat or possibly retreat. See you shortly, friends. Are you with us?
Well, if we're retreating, I ain't running.
Wait,
We're
it
about to
was
be
supposed to-
TPK'd.
'Cause, I don't think I can sleepwalk out of this guy's claw. So, I ain't running.
We might just have to sacrifice you, girl. Sorry.
I think I'm just gonna run away, and then I might use my Rift Hopper skill to, like, run away a little faster. Like Nightcrawler.
Yeah, that's why I tried to remind Dan about that Chronomaster thing, because that's the only card I have left up my sleeve. That's the only unknown ability I have.
Like, if he really wanted us to get into a fight with something or someone, like, we could have just gone to any town. I will always, like, stab on sight. He didn't need to give this to us.
don't forget, this was supposed to be this was orchestrated for the full party without our missing uh companions.
True.
So
Yeah. I think now he's just using it to TPK and start from scratch.
What's in the cave? Do we know what we're looking for in the cave?
I'm assuming the cave is the Tarrasque's lair, but I'm not even sure. I don't remember why the fuck we're on this island, other than we crashed here.
Yeah, interesting thing about this Rift Hopper class is that you can go like 960 feet. Poof.
What's happening, everybody? Hello in Streamland, hello in Gameland. We are back. What's happening, Gail? How you doing? Does this thing work on this one? I think it does. Oh, it does. Ha ha ha.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Ha ha ha. Well, okay, Sam, you've got the top initiative here, and the distance you had between this thing is now vastly reduced, so what you thinking? Man, they could use Katarina if she was in the same frickin' universe as they are at this time. You with us, Sam?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I'm still thinking. Like, oh, what should I do?
All good.
Try to banish it again.
Yeah, I was thinking that. I was also thinking of getting on higher ground.
I don't know, I've already had 3 bowls this session. I can't get much higher.
I was thinking of doing shift space and getting on top of his cave.
Oh.
Think like Nightcrawler.
Nice.
Being 9th level, I can do. Oh.
Woohoo!
Yeah, let's
But
try this one more time.
Your distance is dependent on the spell slot you use for that ability.
For the spell slot?
Oh,
Ah,
so basically you're using a spell slot to power that.
Got it. How far was that?
Let's
120?
see.
So that would be a 4th level. Alright, we can try banishment one more time.
Do it.
I don't know what that does. Does that mean I can't cast?
Crap. Well, spend one of your hero points, and that should bolster you, and then you can get the necessary boost. 13, perfect. Well, 12, perfect. Good enough. And then it's a charisma save. Alrighty. Oh crap, I lost my playlist. I'm gonna switch from boss battle to angry. And you didn't actually teleport all the way over there, right? You're still all the way back on the other side of the Tarask.
What do you mean?
Or did you, in fact, teleport?
Yeah, teleported as my move.
Goya. Goya. Okay, so charisma save, Tarask. It is going to attempt to charm its way out of this. Come on, baby. You don't really wanna banish me, do you? Oh! Good gracious. I will not be banished under any circumstances. Forever. Never, never. Well, shit. Sapphire, that's gonna bring it over to you.
Yeah, and then it's still the question of do we run or do we try to keep going for it? Because we're gonna run out of hero points eventually, and that is the only way that we have been hitting it.
Should I stay or should I go?
Clanker, what's your assessment of the situation, Queen?
My assessment is that it will kill us all if we let it. I'm going to try to get that Moonbrin out of there, but I don't know how effective I'm going to be.
Yeah, I think I feel comfortable maybe calling it quits on this creature right about now. So my ass is gonna turn around and run.
I'm gonna do what any smart person would do in this situation. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, like Sarge was pointing out there in Streamland.
I used my bonus for extra movement. So
Extra.
I moved the full 60,
Extra
and I
get
never
the
engaged
fuckage.
in the first place, so there was no disengage when I didn't engage anyway.
Well, it's on one knee and holding out a fucking ring, so you see tears streaming down its face as you run away from its engagement.
That's all right.
I'm okay. I'm a fucking heartbreaker.
I've got a girl waiting for me, dude. Sorry.
And frankly, she's a lot more attractive than
Yeah, frankly, I would
this
rather be
fucking
phoning her
thing.
than this. Yeah. I think he gets it. He looks like he understands. He looks like he gets it.
Okay, so hey Ben, it's your turn. Death save? What you got? A 4? Well, that's no good. Now you're 2 down and 1 up because the fucking thing is chomping on you like a chew toy. Well, how about Clank? What's Clank thinking? We could really use that fucking energy fairy from the Wednesday night session. If we had that in Katarina, this is a much different fucking battle. It's like double Katarinas. Oh shit, did Clank get struck by lightning? He's
No.
deactivated?
Now I'm just thinking, how? Okay, so Kylie is in its mouth.
Yep, it's holding on to like her leg and the rest of her is just kind of dangling out. Like this is literally like a newborn puppy that has rushed out of its fucking lair and just had a field day eating and fighting with everything, and now it's just got Ben in its mouth like a chew toy.
So if I wanted to like get up to where Ben is for a touch spell, I mean, how much elevation would I need to get?
It's about 30 feet high. You might be able to like coax it down to you though with something. If you got like a tree or another toy.
So it's 45 feet in a straight line. If I were to like try to climb up it to get to that area of its face, would 60 feet of move be able to do that?
Yes.
All right, because I can cast a spell to give me 30 feet of bonus movement, so I can get up to where Ben is and try to cast Cure Wounds on him.
Well, that would be effective.
Do I need to do any kind of rolls to get up to that point?
Yes, your choice, athletics or acrobatics. And of course your magical barrier bypassing or potential thwarting. It's a lot less lethal in 5e than it used to be in 3e. Oh yeah, you're good. Athletics check is likewise good to ascend the scaly Tarrasque with all kinds of nifty handholds and shit along the way. And banishment would be OP there, Sarge, if it actually fucking landed. The fun thing about it is that, like, if they're from this native plane, like, it's just a temporary, like, we send them away for a minute, and then all of a sudden they come back to the same spot.
So I heal 13 and take 2?
Yes. Bow!
Yeah, I don't know why it's linked to a cure spell, but whatever. So yeah, I cast Zephyr Strike to be able to move faster, jump up to there, hit him with the cure, and now I'm kind of like perched on its bicep or something. I don't know.
You pushed upon its mighty bicep and tricep and abdominals and intercostals.
Or maybe I'm hanging off a horn to be able to touch.
It's like the old descent mode of waking up your sleeping companions. Hey, motherfucker! Ow!
I'm dead!
Damn, dude! 6 damage! Why?
I remember my character always doing that. Every time I tried to wake up somebody. 6 points of damage!
For real, I'm gonna roll the red die. Max damage! Fuck you! Alright, so the Tarrasque. What the fuck to do now? Well, let's check its intelligence and wisdom here, because physically it's proven rather dominating. So let's just see what it can do otherwise. It is going to okay. Okay, Ben, I'm just gonna drop you. Oh, geez. And apparently I'm going to fucking elongate you in the process.
God damn.
What the hell happened to him? Try that. There we go. I'm dropping you over to there. Now that you're squirming around in its mouth, I guess maybe you're not as fun. Whatever the case may be. And J-Man, acrobatics or athletics check to hold on. If you so wish, this thing is going to about face. And start marching over this way. Ah, gonna hold on then. All right. Come along, come along. But I'm actually gonna move another 15 feet beyond that, so. Looks like it's coming right after Selena there. How dare you mount yourself upon my lair? Ugh. And it will, in fact, be Sam's turn to follow that up.
So as I'm hanging on the horn and it's like walking toward her, I'm waving at her with my other hand, like, get the fuck out of there.
Huh. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna back off into these trees. Because, you know, I'm still scared.
Right? Keep rolling the successful save on the wrong side of the dice.
That sounds about right.
Well, speaking of which, give it another go, and hopefully the force is with you this time. Run away from the pain. Yes, indeed.
I do still have one 5th level spell slot, so I could do one more banish.
Yeah.
I will try it. If it fails, yay.
Oh
If
my.
it fails, hopefully we all run away.
Oh,
Oh,
come
that
on!
worked out great. I don't think that's gonna work.
Do you have inspiration? There'd be a little section on your character sheet that either has a dragon or not. If it has a dragon, that means you have inspiration. You can spend that to have advantage, which would give you that other roll, which would make it.
Correct. It'd be on the top left of your character sheet by like your character name and all that stuff.
Nope, no inspiration. Just a couple hero points.
Well, then I shall spend an inspiration for her.
That's what I'm talking about. Okie dokie. Try something a little different here. And hopefully it plays in your favor. It does still have advantage, and the DC is rather low, unfortunately. But let's just see. Ho 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 ho! Well then. So yes, if the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, which it is, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. That's going to be this section right here that I'm reading. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied. If it's native to a different plane of existence, irrelevant. So, later.
Does that mean we defeated the Tarask and won?
Sort of. Won't be here a minute later.
Hopefully we won't.
So we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. Because I have to run as fast as I can as soon as it comes back. If it
Although, being that I kind of fall out of thin air now. Oh, what the hell?
Exactly.
Look into the cave it came out of and see if anything in there even looks worthwhile or noteworthy.
It looks like a foul, rank refuge of some beast that is fitting with what you just encountered. There's no sign that anything living has been in this area for a long time. Even like other wildlife or other creatures, like they know to avoid this fucking area like the plague. Oh yeah,
Well, if he's checking out the cave,
very
I would
much.
like to loot the bodies of our fallen comrades.
There's only
Is it
Moose.
Balin and
I think
Balin
the other
and
two.
Moose? Or
The other
were
two
they inside?
was in
Oh,
his
no, they
belly.
were-
I don't know if
yeah.
it would have gone with him though.
Yeah, would Valen and the people he digested supposedly would they be banished this plane, or do their bodies just stay
I
on
mean,
this
he
plane?
was in the. They were in the terrace, so I mean.
Oh yeah, they're going with me. They're getting fully digested. You're not robbing me of my meal
But
as well.
Moose is still here. Moose still here. I'm gonna go.
Moot is the
I'm
only
gonna
one
go
that's still
see
here.
what Moose got. I'm gonna go steal shit off Moose. So Daniel, what am I prizing?
Well,
Well,
let's
Muth
just
had
see
anything.
here. Yeah, Muth had he had a mouth.
Yeah, he had a mouth.
He had a very badass, unique ability.
I
I'd
don't think
look
you can
at-
steal that.
I look at Selena because she's the one that cast a spell that made it go away. And I go, is it coming back? Since I don't know what magic he used. It'd be helpful if she told us we were under a time limit.
Yeah, she would definitely know that it's going to be coming back shortly.
But we.
you only have 1 minute.
Then I look at the two who are going over there to rob Moose. We don't got time for this. We gotta go.
I needs it. I needs the shit. Well,
Yeah, I want this special ability. I want to steal that.
You're familiar enough with Muth to know that he does have a magical mace and a magical crossbow, both of them +1. He also has a common magical item called a Cloak of Billowing. You can use an action to make it billow dramatically. Otherwise, his gear is pretty basic, and if you want his special ability, I want 100,000 Beskar bucks there, buddy.
I'm taking the weapons. What were the weapons?
A
So I can
plus
just them?
+1 crossbow, +1 mace.
I'll grab the cloak and say, let's get the fuck out of here.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna keep us on the same. No, I don't. I think I have something else loaded up. Yes, perfect. This will work.
I have no idea where we are, so I'm just going blindly into the fucking.
Perhaps we can swim out of here. Everyone, follow me into the depths. Alright, well, we did find something a bit useful here. An area of complete, utter blackness. Drag drop your characters anywhere onto the map. It should work out okay as long as you don't. I don't think it'll even let you go into a closed area. Yeah, we found a little shack here in the swamp, a short distance away from the Tarrasque layer, short distance, quarter mile or so. How much cash is 100,000 Beskar bucks out of curiosity? It's 1/100th of 1/100th of a cent. So I think if you earn 1,000,000 Beskar bucks, I will proudly present you with a penny. Fuck it, I'll even autograph it.
Which I think might count as a crime because defacing federal money is a crime.
Ah!
Let's not forget about federal crime.
Oh shit, my stream just ended. Against my own volition. Oh, come on! It was a joke!
Dude, your FBI guy is listening to this and going, oh shit,
Oh yeah, ever since I played a 5-second bit of the Final Fantasy victory music the other night on the stream,
Oh my God.
they've been all over me. How dare you!
Those copyright claims come quick, son.
Oh yeah, you are being contacted by the lawyers representing one Nobuo Uematsu.
I'm not on the map, I don't think.
Yeah, just drag your token out. You should be good to drag it anywhere and get a look-see at what we're looking at here. Perfect, yeah. We can see some bog, what we've been familiar with, a lot more dry land than we've seen on other sections of the marsh here. And also a little shack where we might be able to find a temporary bit of refuge. Looks like there's also a small, completely sealed storage shed on the other side of the shack, but the shack itself has numerous windows, and most of you can kind of see inside of there. It looks like an old fireplace here that hasn't been touched in forever. A couple rooms off to the side that some of you can already get a glimpse into. This one on the far side, nobody can really see into from where they're at, but I don't know, circle the shack and maybe you can see into it from that side. But otherwise, it does look like we have found a temporary place of reprieve to gather our resources, perhaps take a short rest, if not longer. And yes, about a minute after your flight into this general direction, the sound of the Tarrasque reappearing where you left it is quite audible, as it is very upset at you having left its first birthday party. And it is seemingly stomping off into the swamp, fortunately in the opposite direction from where you have all run. Because the sounds of it screaming and whining are receding into the distance.
Yeah, I just go, no, I run this way.
And the door, whether it's locked, unlocked, who knows? Usually you can just click it and find out one way or the other. Yep, appears to be unlocked. No traps. Nobody blew up. Nobody got poisoned. No monsters come rushing out at any of you. Clanker just finds an empty room that's pretty well protected from the elements. Like no cracks or anything in the walls. The shack itself still seems to be in pretty decent condition, although a lot of dry rot and fungus growing on the exterior of the building and even on the inside. It is pretty foul, but it does provide a nice bit of refuge from what you've been through outside. And fortunately, no monsters. Oh, Sapphire just came in. She came in through the bathroom window.
Probably not the weirdest thing I've done in this campaign, let's be real honest about it.
Yeah, I was just say that fits.
Everyone's got a price. Money, 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 money.
I can only guess what happened to the owner of this place, as I kind of look off in the direction we heard the Tarrasque roaring. I don't know how safe this place will be if we want to hunker down for a moment.
I'm gonna go collect some firewood and make a fire in this fireplace. At least I think it's a fireplace.
Hopefully your survival roll is better than Clanker's.
Yeah, I go, unless you are extremely cold and need the fire, I would recommend against anything that may draw attention to us in this location.
Nope. Good. I'll take your advice.
Clanker's natural 1 is better than your 7.
Right?
Oh, that's fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alrighty, well, hey, look at that! Somebody just descends from the fucking skies above and lands at your doorstep, and, looks not too dissimilar from Gord Downey. Those of you
This
in
ugly
this...
motherfucker.
Hey, fuck off! Those of you in this group know him best from his bounty poster as one Erison the Mad. And additionally, hey, thank you for that gift there, Evil Done. Much appreciated. Are you with us? And you have also most recently seen him. Let's get y'all back to here.
Oh, we gotta collect this money.
Yeah, you guys were all headed on a ship from Tarimos to Roali, where there were rumors of the Hyri off in this area here. Who knows exactly where, but that was our primary objective at the time. And then Erison the Mad just fucking meteor swarmed the shit out of your vessel. And that's where your group put down here at the Festers. Initially, you had a little rowboat that got destroyed in the very first combat we had here in the Marshlands. And here we are 3 sessions in on our 4th map of the Marshlands. We had 2 in the bogs, 1 in the deepest of the bogs of those 2. We had the Tarask Cave that we just saw, and now this shack here, where Erison has conveniently returned. Oh, thank you very much for the sub there as well, Sarge. Thank you, thank you.
I slowly turn to look at him and say, the one responsible for the death of 3 of our companions, not to mention a whole ship full of people.
He seems to completely ignore what it is you're saying, and he looks a little disheveled and concerned as he just asks, "Have you seen a little girl wandering around these swamps?" There's a massive beast on the loose. I cannot leave her unattended. She is not safe.
I look over to the other people in my party like, did I not just say something to this motherfucker? What the... like, did I actually... I made words, right?
Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
You made worse, but they came out to us as like beep, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep.
Ah, shit, I didn't turn off my binary translator. I thought your little girl was lost in the town of Adar, which is not this place.
Oh, that stupid fucking F. 1D fucking 20. There we go. He kind of closes his eyes for a moment and... Oh, like he's rubbing away a migraine. Yes, Adar. That was where we were last united. I had been given word that she was placed upon a vessel and taken out to this area, and now she is lost in the swamps.
You mean the vessel you destroyed?
I destroyed no vessel. I've been seeking my daughter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was you that bombarded our vessel.
If my daughter was on your vessel, why would I attack it?
Well, she wasn't on the vessel as far as I know, but why would you attack our boat anyway?
Fair question, yes. Listen to your construct companion here. It speaks sense.
Does my true sight see him differently?
It does not.
Is this your shack?
It is not. I did come upon it after a flyover. I thought perhaps she may have taken refuge here. I see she is not.
We have not seen her. And if she ran across that beast, and she probably got swallowed like the companions that were with us.
You've encountered this ferocity.
I look pointedly at the giant wounds in Kylea,
Oh,
since mine have all kind of fast healed at this point.
if she is not here, she's still out there. I will not trouble you any further. And he kind of looks up at the sky as if to begin plotting his next route here.
You do understand that there is a large reward for your bounty.
A bounty on me? Who even knows who I am?
We do.
It would appear some of the kingdoms of the land have marked you as quite a threat.
Huh. Are you sure you're not speaking of ancient news?
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, I thank you for the warning. I shall make sure to keep a lookout for any bounty hunters.
I look down at I look down at myself and everybody else around us. Sure, okay.
Well, see to those wounds, my dear. It would be most unfortunate if you were to get infected in these parts. And he takes off!
Okay, I turn and look at Kylea like, did you think better of the assault or what?
Are we gonna let him get away?
He has flown away at this point. Unless you can fly,
Maybe we should, rest up a bit before we continue on.
as two of you are injured, we have used quite a bit of our resources in fighting the other thing. And he is a very powerful mage of some kind.
Yeah, I was thinking that. That's why I didn't impale him.
So the question is, do you want to rest in this place?
We might as well get a short one. I don't think we can afford to take anything longer.
I prefer to not spend a week in the swamp.
Exactly.
That sounds like a good idea to not do.
Yeah, you're short rest of 8 hours is going to be heinous enough. But fortunately, you do have a relative place of security here. Maybe, I don't know, close the door or something. Otherwise, your 8 hour short rest here. All other 9 tables are just like, damn, you guys got it rough. Short rest achieved. Go ahead, spend whatever hit dice, regenerate any abilities that you may gain during that short rest. And the time of our short rest here is actually going to put us in the middle of the night at the end of it. Probably about 3:30, 4 a.m. or so.
Before we started our short rest, I would have used my second wind to get a little bit of hit points back.
Sounds
as
like
well.
a plan. Completely reasonable. So yeah, go ahead, get your second wind. Excuse me. And whatever else you're getting from your short rest. Sometime around the 2 a.m. hour, you all can hear the Tarrasque again somewhere out there in the swamp. It sounds like it's got to be at least a mile plus away. That is the faintness of its cries and howls. Additionally, those of you who are familiar with what is best described as magical bombardment, which would be all 4 of you, that would be the best description of what you hear going on in addition to the Tarrasque's screams out there.
Yes, you two fight.
You know he just fucking Gandalf'd you guys, right? Yes, I will
Right.
take the XP.
Yeah, you guys run. I'll take care of it.
You can't have XP if you're dead.
Fair point. So what is our next plan here then? I think we can get off of this map. Get back to the regional. Back to the Uncle Fester's. And yes, this was our original destination, but from there we were just basically going to hike northeast along the path into the mountains in search of the Hyrie rumors. So potentially we don't need to go the long way all the way to here just to potentially make our way back up to here. Unless we do want to stop in a place of civilization and actually maybe get that 1 week long rest, depending on what our current state of affairs are on that front.
Well, let me see if I can get my bearings finally.
Here's hoping. Oh yeah.
But yeah, then I will pose that question. I'll be like, I can get us straight into the mountains from here, or I can get us to Rowley. If you wish to go to Rowley and maybe rest or sell moose equipment, I don't know.
Speaking of Rowley, Sarge is part of our Sunday G1 group, and they are in fact at Rowley about 200 years after the timeline that we are currently playing at a newly constructed guild hall, roughly about here. And how does that tie into what's going on? Check out Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific, friends. But in the meantime, yeah, do you guys want to go to Raleigh, or do you guys want to just hike straight into the mountains?
Do we want to get our long rest before we try and take on more Hyrule?
Probably a good idea. Maybe also see about finding some party members.
I could care less either way. I could use the recharge on my magic, but otherwise I'm fine. I don't know if you wanted to.
It doesn't
just-
matter to me, so.
I don't know if you wanted to inform someone that we had seen Erison, the Mad, in the swamps, and he was fighting that creature.
We also may want to warn him about the creature in the swamp.
Yeah, Glimple had identified it briefly before he was eaten, but none of you can quite recall off the top of your head what he said it was. It's immune to fire and poison. Don't. Oh!
So Rowley then?
I'm for it.
Sure.
Well, okay.
Like a plan?
All right, follow me.
Oops, we don't need that. Close that. Let's reveal some more of our map here. Okay.
I have
Just
to
a
make sure to
smidge.
take a path that won't drown people, because I can just walk underwater.
Yeah, exactly. That's partly why I'm revealing the northern side here, because we're actually going to be doing something like that. Now that we've already made it through the wettest parts of the festers, there's no point trying to take the most direct route back through the marsh, when we can just take a day or so out of the way. And there we go. Ta-da! Roali. Alright, a walled and one of the most secure cities here in the Kingdom of Eucor. It is perhaps one of the most isolated locations as well, so not only does it bolster a strong fleet and a strong military, it is also, due to its somewhat luxurious and paradise-like location, it is also a oft visited and lived in location by very powerful beings from all walks of life. So it stands as one of the first lines of defense in the Kingdom of Eucor. One of the newer additions to this part of the realm lies just a bit out of our explored area, the Castle of Sir Baron Tego. That is, in fact, where the Hyrie sightings are suspected to be. So we are just maybe a day and a half, 2 days march away from that location. But if the plan here is to get a long rest, let's just see what kind of deal we're looking at here at Roali. Anybody else see that? 3d10 and 1d100, and I get 6, 7, 8, 9. Fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
I had not noticed that was a D100 on the 6.
Well, fucking A. Huh. That is an interesting change of developments here, so, I'm gonna jump off headset here while I kind of compile some notes, and y'all feel free to roleplay a bit here within the city. We have all of the usual amenities, including several luxurious upgrades as well for anybody who is interested in such accoutrements and luxuriousnesses. As far as purchasing or selling magic items, that is also a possibility here in this mercantile hub. So anything y'all want to do on that front, go ahead and collaborate, and I will be back with you shortly with the next development.
I don't know if anybody else has money because I don't have any money.
I have some money, but I'm like, my brain died.
Talk to the Wednesday crew. They got all the fucking money now after killing that fucking thug dragon.
I think we're forgetting I looted Sadrike, so all of the gold pieces that he had stolen, which was a lot, Ben, I am now in possession of.
Yeah, but don't forget Sadrike was on your side the whole time.
I'm not saying he wasn't. Sadrike was a G, and I miss him. Rest in peace, King. But
Well, plus Selena got all those gems.
Right,
Oh
and
my
then
God,
she
yes,
just left
did. Yeah.
left a bunch of them in the tavern. Okay.
Yeah, we need to have a talk about it. We do not give away gems to strangers.
At least I did get a few. Quite a few.
I mean, there's some money in the group if we need it. I can also sell these 7 cards that I still have. I have what's left of the deck. There's 7 cards remaining.
So we just pulled the rest of them, though?
Yeah, but those were purchased with Beskar bucks, so they have a much lower rate of return. You only get like 5 copper for selling 7 deck of many things cards purchased that way.
Well, I mean, most people wouldn't buy it knowing what it is. But nope.
Yeah,
So I walk in and I'm like, alright, let's find us a decent place to stay for the night.
Are we going to try to long rest here? Are we going to try to go for the week?
I'm thinking those of you who've used spells will probably want that. I've used a couple. I could use a long rest for that.
I think that's generally a good idea.
That way we'll be fully ready to go after some high read.
Alright. No stabbing.
Not even a little?
That'll just make the long rest longer.
But like a little stabbing never hurt anyone.
And you're doing it wrong.
Okay, well, a little stabbing never hurt me. Except that one time where I did that and we immediately got into a bar fight within 5 minutes, but like, it's fine.
5 minutes? It was more like we immediately got into the bar fight as soon as you punctured the poor guy.
If we're gonna go
Yeah,
that
but
route,
it took me like 5 minutes to puncture him, so.
if we're gonna do that, just let me know now, because this is like deja vu. Like, I'm plotting one thing, and then while I finish it, we're gonna get back into it, and the Kate's gonna be like, I stab him. Oh, alright, who'd you stab? That dude over there. Oh, okay.
And all of a sudden we had to find a whole nother inn.
Yeah, well, you
I'm
know.
in danger.
And we had to freaking leave town.
Yeah, we did. That was like the first or second session too. That was months ago, and it's still. I haven't lived it down because I keep doing it.
And now, granted, the library was Sadrike's fault because they came after him, but he didn't stab anybody for that. They stabbed me.
Yeah, they did.
Goodness.
Yeah, I'll promise to try to not stab people, but I also have my fingers crossed behind my back as I make that promise. So, like, I don't know.
So, as far as finding a nice place to stay, we do have a Silver Dragon Inn that has a reputation as being a bit more luxurious and quite a bit secure, especially for people in your walk of life. Prices are 2 gold pieces per person per evening. So if we're looking at a full 7-day long rest, multiply accordingly. That does include all of your meals and your stay and your laundry services, and additionally there is a sauna and hot bath, hot springs area nearby as well for your use. Additionally, because people like you typically carry valuables with you, each of your rooms has a heavy strong box that is secured with an arcane lock spell. Only you have the key to that strong box while you are here staying.
Yes, but do they offer oil changes?
Yes, they do. How many miles you got on you, though? You might need the premium.
Oh, thank the maker.
And guild licensed entertainers are around the clock 24/7 in both of the common rooms here at the Silver Dragon. So anytime you need entertainment, that is to be had. And let's do a quick investigation check as well. I want to see what your group may be able to find out about this place ahead of time.
Alright, so that's 56 gold. I got y'all. It's alright.
Damn.
It was your deck of many things.
It was the dead guy's deck of anything. Alright, well, Selena is too busy fronting the bill, and Sapphire is too busy looking at who she might stab. You know that guy up there playing the lute? He is annoying the fuck out of me. I might go stab him later on.
That's the problem I'm thinking about. Like, I'm not. The second you said 24/7 entertainment, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna stab someone. I was like, oh my god, those fingers crossed was accurate. Okay.
Clanker and Kylia, however, are able to find out a few juicy tidbits. One of them is quite obvious, especially as you approach the barkeep to purchase your stay. This is how invested into counting the coins and figuring out the financial part of this that Selena is, that she doesn't notice that while she's counting through the coins, the barkeep on the opposite side polymorphs to resemble Selena. And then it's when Selena looks up at the coins, it's like, oh, that's me. All right. And in the context of that, as you come to find out over the next few moments, anybody who's there at the bar, anytime they order a drink, the barkeep basically changes to mimic their appearance and even their voice. Basically in the most humorous ways possible, which tends to get a few more coins and tips, it also seems.
What's he really look like?
That's the interesting part. For Clanker and Kylia, the rumor is that the innkeeper is actually a silver dragon in its true form.
I have true sight.
It is a silver dragon.
So I'm walking up to the bar, but I was like, "Oh, change and chip." I'm like, "It's a fucking dragon." Which is really funny because I don't know like how big it is, but it's like huge fucking. I see this huge dragon behind the bar. I'm like,
Yeah, you like can't really see the fucking bar itself. All you see is this massive dragon somehow squeezed in behind it.
Yeah, when Clanker says that, I'm gonna go ahead and whisper into Staffield's ear. You really don't want to stab anybody. At least
With all
not
the
in
shit
here.
going on with all the shit going on in here right now, you got that motherfucker polymorphed into whoever the fuck he wants. You got all the noise, everything. I'm gonna fucking stab someone. Someone better lock
I
me in the
like it
fucking
here.
room.
I'd like us to not do that.
That thing that's polymorphing into, that's the dragon.
He's cool, isn't he?
They
I'd
also
make him a
seem
lot better if he were just a fucking dragon.
they also seem to like be intentionally poking Sapphire as the dartboard over in the corner is not a dartboard. It's a knife throwing board, and the design on the board says "stabbing discouraged," as people are throwing knives at the fucking stabbing discouraged board.
God is testing me. And I did not study for this test.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over and whisper to Clanker now. This might be a real challenge to not get into trouble here.
If she decides to stab, that's on her. I'm not with her.
Wow!
Because that is a silver dragon bigger than this fucking room.
Here I thought y'all were ride or die. Whatever.
Yeah, the guy that you robbed. Yeah, he's the one that always had your back.
Yeah, he was my ride or die for real.
And then you go and rob him. How rude. He even split his treasure with you.
Yeah, and then he very much split his treasure with me. It was a 100-0 ratio once he was dead. Like,
He's not dead.
well, if we find him, I promise I will give him his half back.
Maybe.
Think there's gonna be anything left?
Yes, it will. Chill out. Yes, it will. I don't think I've spent any of the money I stole from you yet.
Yeah,
I've
somehow
just been stealing shit.
somehow Sam is paying for everything, and Katie's got like thousands of freaking gold that she just has acquired from people throughout the adventure.
She can pay for her own meals and drinks.
It's included in the room cost, though.
Oh, well, chump change.
Right?
All-inclusive hotel.
Don't
I even already
worry,
tipped
because
it.
I'll be a ride or die for you. You're small, you're low, you can't run that fast. I'll pick you up, you'll run with me. It's fine.
There we go. I already tipped the polymorph for like 2 gold on top of the room fee.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance here, good friends. It's first time I've seen you in Raleigh, if I'm not mistaken. What did you call me? The rumors are untrue, I insist.
I just gotta incline my head in respect. I see you for what you truly are.
Yes, the best barkeep this side of the festers, although...
But if you wish to keep this disguise up, I won't spoil it. We come from, well, originally Sandega. Our ship was attacked by Eris on the Mad. It sank. We have found ourselves in the festers, where we ran afoul of a giant beast that consumed 3 of our companions. Before we met Eris on the Mad yet again, we were able to get away from that situation and make our way here.
Wow! That is quite the story, friends. Yeah, I think you might find it interesting to perhaps regale the place with the tale from the stage.
I look at the stage and look back at the bartender. I am not a bard.
Ah, but this is a bar, however.
Yes.
So what's a fella like you drink anyway?
Nothing.
Oh, that is unfortunate. You are missing out on the joys of liquid intoxication.
Although a friend of ours does make a concoction that I can drink that is interesting.
Oh, a drink that those who can't drink can drink. What's the drink?
I'll pull out one of the draft stouts and show it to him.
Oh, may I? And he reaches out his massive dragon paw for it.
If you trade me for it,
Oh, I just wish to take a sniff.
a sniff is fine.
Oh, yes, thank you. Reaches out and gently sets it on the bar and very, very carefully takes the top off and gets a nice waft of it. Oh, a dwarven stout, no doubt. Whereabouts does such a concoction come from? You say a friend of yours, but whereabouts does this friend reside?
He is currently in Verismail. That is where his workshop is located.
Quite a long ways from here. Maybe.
So, quick question. As he's interacting with me about this stout, does he now look like me to everybody else?
He does.
So they see me talking to myself. I see a fucking dragon.
Exactly.
People like this kind of fuckery. People enjoy this.
I do. It's kind of cute.
So yes, that is a drink that does have somewhat of an effect on me. I mean, it is also a healing concoction, much like a potion.
Oh, it has a magical property. That is quite extraordinary. I may have to contact this friend of yours. What did you say his name was?
I've forgotten.
Abdul.
Abdul?
Yeah.
Abdul. I was like, shit. I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure in our thing it's Abdul's brew. Like
Abdul's
that we have to do like a fucking saving throw to drink.
His name is Abdul.
Does anybody know who created Abdul's brew? What color was George Washington's white
I think it
horse?
was George, right?
Oh gosh. Yes, I will certainly have to be in contact with your friend. This may be something worth procuring and stockpiling on a somewhat permanent basis here at the Silver Dragon.
Excellent. I'm sure he'd be thrilled for that. Make sure you let him know it was Clanker and friends that turned you on to that.
Ah, Clanker, you say. And you had mentioned something about a beast in the swamp.
I will describe it to him.
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
You don't have a hologram projector?
No. The barkeep grabs out the weekly newspaper and slaps it down on the bar, and there's a artist depiction of the Tarrasque. Yes, it
Of course, it's
appears.
that monster.
It appears
Hey,
it's.
it posed for a portrait.
It did. It did, in fact. Did you get a look at those snappers?
Yes, very closely.
Yes, it appears that the ancient beast known as the Tarrasque has somehow reawakened after over a millennia. It has arisen all sorts of speculation and I would go so far as to say panic from the Eucorian School of Sorcery, the Isle, as they are not only responding to the threat of the Hyri, but now also the resurgence of this beast most ancient that is apparently unkillable. The tomes of Fossilmut do not quite detail how it was ever defeated in the first place, unfortunately.
Well, we know that Erisson the Mad engaged it in magical battle at some point.
Oh, it is known to be quite resistant to magical effects. I am... It would be most curious if perhaps the Tarrasque tried to turn in the bounty for the renegade wizard.
It did not seem that intelligent.
Ah, yes, perhaps a bad stretch.
But having done battle with it ourselves, it is very resilient and very strong.
Yes, having survived an encounter with it is telling of the prowess of your group. Do you plan to stay long in Roali? I see your companion, and he looks over to Selena, has purchased for the week.
Indeed, that's how long we plan to rest, and then we'll be heading to the north, where we intend to suss out and destroy any Hyri we find.
Yes, the north is where they are supposedly located, far, far to the north. Near the new territories, the wild territories even, past Mylar and the castle of the Baron. Supposedly near the Izarian border, where the haze of the magical barriers is at its most visible. It has been rumored by many a passing merchant in those areas that the Hyri seem to be congregating almost around the barriers these days.
Intriguing.
Let me get a bottle of elven wine.
But of course. He's got elven wine available anywhere between 1 and 9 gold pieces, depending on quality that you're looking for.
I'll go for a mid-grade, like 4 gold pieces.
Sounds good.
I'm also going to go for a gold piece of wine. I'm going to take to my room. I'm going to get drunk and pass out so I don't fucking stab someone, because I've had it with the fuckery of this place.
It sounded like you're already kind of drunk and passed out at the start of that. Why? And I'm gonna start fucking stabbing everybody.
Oh, yeah, I had to move my mic. I'm on some really shitty earbuds at my parents' house.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and get the 9 gold piece bottle.
Going for the full 9. Very cool. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, I think I will actually not cliffhanger us this time, but in fact start next session with the next plot detail, as I'm still putting everything together based on the 6, 7, 8, 9 roll there between the 3 die 10 and the D100 15 minutes or so ago. The first stage of it, though, is our Silver Dragon Inn, where we are taking the first steps of our long rest. Don't trigger your long rest just yet, as we may find something that interrupts it, much like the last time we tried to take one back at the Ucor City location. I'm going to send us back to the Welcome, Friends screen right here. And just turn it over to you here for a moment for your impressions, specifically regarding the battle against the Tarrasque.
Well, I mean, I was questioning, like, if we don't, like, try to run, if this thing, like, murders all of us, what's going to happen?
Yes, indeed. That would have been a most unfortunate ending. Could have always found some way to get us through, whether it's a bit of chicanery, some divine intervention, or even creating a new party of adventurers who continue in the rumors off of what they've heard. I mean, there's always options for salvaging a TPK in a group. But it's definitely most preferable to just not have it in the first place.
Yeah, of course. And I was weighing my options as to whether or not I was going to go try and save Ben at that point. So I'm like,
I was really surprised that you chose to do that.
It might just get us both killed.
I was on the phone with my sister, and I was like, what the fuck is Justin doing?
I was like, I'm going to heal him, and then he's just going to get eaten again. I don't know. But I do have a personality trait that those who have stood by me in battle, I will lay down my life for, so.
I had a concept already
But
rolled up.
God forbid I start stabbing people at this new inn. Whatever. Fine.
Okay, that's different. If you just go stab some random schmuck because you want to watch, that's not combat with soldiers.
I feel like we should lock her in a room.
She's a rogue. She'll pick the lock.
Facts.
What are those magical handcuffs that you can, like, slap on her? Something binders or whatever, I forget. It's too many magic items.
Right.
Well, shit, it's been a blast coming back to Enemier after a month and seeing just how the Tarrasque reveal resolved itself, at least for the time being. Nice to see the party come out of that, most of them anyway, and the Tarrasque still presumably rampaging the countryside, as could be a nice little detail in the backdrop here for the next however many sessions, as the danger of this beast just roaming the countryside is ever present. And the fate of Erison the Mad, who knows exactly what's going on there. We do, and I say we mostly in the case of Justin and Dawn, who may be actively watching or lurking, whatever the case may be. Given the 25-year history and backstory with Enemier, you're a bit more familiar with Erison and just what role he plays in the grand scheme of things. But the Hyrie, definitely a new detail that was always in the far, far backdrop of the original First Step and sequel Breaking the Barriers campaigns. And the Tarrasque, non-existent completely during the original tale there. So definitely gonna be some developments coming up here in the next several sessions, as I don't know for sure. I'm thinking maybe 30 sessions or so will cap this campaign, and we are through session 18 now, so we've got the bulk of our reveals and the major part of our story coming up over the next several sessions. And yep, looks like Don is active there, so he's one of the few who is a bit more familiar with that. I think Katie may have read through all of those details once upon a time when I bombarded you with the Enemier chronology. But it is like 25,000 fucking words too, so it's definitely a bit of a hurdle to get through and try to piece together where everything goes. We got tomorrow off, friends. It's Saturday. Enjoy your day. Of course, if you are in our Discord server, we've got all kinds of fun stuff going on tomorrow on HPTV, video game streams, etc. Sunday, back with our doubleheader, Enemier G1. I'm sorry. Well, Enemier G1 actually is Enemier. G2 is not Enemier. G2 is our extraplanar environs, where the party is currently wandering through the ethereal plane. And we're going to find out more about these campaigns and how they tie into the coalescence over the ensuing weeks. In the meantime, friends, hope you all have a great weekend. We will catch you around. I come from downtown, born and ready for you, armed with skill and its frustration. A little bit of grace, too. Good night, all.
Right?
Ciao.
Good night.